Hi friends, how are you? This is the Chaldonut speaking and welcome back to some more ARK Survival Evolved. I wasn't actually going to record this clip. My plan was to do the episode when we hit level 30, and I'm still trying to grind my way up there. I've hit level 29 now. But one thing I was doing while I was just kind of hanging out and trying to level up was I attempted to tame a Pteranodon, and I knocked her out. And I've put some narcotics into her inventory, and I've put a bunch of meat in, so the taming process should go fine. But this wasn't the reason why I started recording, because obviously, you've seen me tame a Pteranodon before. I've actually tamed a Pteranodon before, so it's not all that interesting. What is good about this Pteranodon, though, is it's level 18, so it has a pretty high stamina value, 120 more than the base value at 300. Well, the base value is 300, so quite a bit more. And then we also have decent health at 240. It looks like some of the levels went into food, though, which I don't love. But still, it's going to be a nice Pteranodon for us to have. Anyway, though, the reason why I started recording is because I actually saw something really interesting while I was wandering around waiting for the taming to occur. Over there, you'll see a little foundation. I'm not sure if we can get over there because of these mega piranhas that tend to be in the water. Is this a mega piranha? No, it's not a mega piranha. We can run by. I don't think we should really bring Delta, though. I don't see the point. Some of those might be mega piranhas. I'm concerned. Let's see. Are they coming for me? Nope. Alright, let's get across then. So guys, this is actually the first house I ever made in ARK Survival Evolved. I unlocked wooden foundations, and I started placing them down, and then I have an old campfire, actually, which has nothing in it. Yeah, so this is where I started out, on this beach here. I think this is South Coast 1. If I open my inventory. No, it's still South Zone 2. Yeah, but this is where I began, so I thought it was really funny. I was wondering if I'd ever find my base again, because I actually couldn't find my way back to my house, because I hadn't gotten a bed yet. But now I finally found it, I guess. A little late. But hey, I thought it was kind of cool. Anyway, guys, ooh. Oh, was that? Oh, it's just a mega piranha. Never mind. I thought it might have been a Sarco or something that we had to be concerned about. But, nope. Just a piranha, nothing to worry about. Anyway, guys, I'm going to keep up with the taming on the Pteranodon. Then later, I'm hoping to grind up to level 30, and then I'll resume the episode then when we can check out all the new stuff we unlock. So I will be back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, so we tamed the Pteranodon. I decided to name her Glydia because it kind of sounds like glide, so it's kind of related to flight and everything. Anyway, we got 2 levels from taming effectiveness, some of which went into stamina. It's up to 450 now, which is really nice. And then I put 1 level into health, so that Glydia was less likely to get killed inadvertently while in the pen or something. Anyway, a couple other notes. I decided to name our other Carno Skippy, so we can say Zippy and Skippy when we're talking about our 2 giant Carnotaurus. It seems pretty fun. I decided to keep the diminutive name thing for 1 more dinosaur. And then, the naming scheme for my raptors so far has been based on Jurassic World. Delta is one of the raptors in Jurassic World. So, I decided I would base the next raptor off of blue. However, our raptor's actually red, so it's named Red instead. Anyway, that's pretty much the situation on the dino front, but I have been doing a lot of other things lately to grind my way up to level 30. As you can see, a level up is available, but we'll upgrade our stats in a second here. First, I just want to fill you guys in on everything I've been doing outside of taming the Pteranodon. I've been giving everybody a lot of meat. I went and hunted some Theomia. I actually killed 1 Bronto. So I've been trying to make sure everybody's well stocked so we don't have to be concerned about feeding them all the time. And then if we head into the base here, I'll show you some more things I was working on during off-camera work periods lately. I got metal equipment. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. I got a metal pick and a pike. A pike is basically a spear, but it does more damage and it doesn't break, although I don't think you can throw it in any way. The pick will give you a lot more resources. Unfortunately, it doesn't have much more durability. And the one bad thing about metal tools is you have to repair them and craft them in the smithy. So you can't remake them on the fly. It's kind of unfortunate. But they are pretty good because with this pick, I was able to go on a hill. If I actually go onto the roof here, I can point it out to you guys. It's right back there, like in the center of my screen. If I hold out my bow, where my crosshairs are, that's basically the hill I would run to. There were a bunch of yellowish rocks there, and those are the ones that drop the most metal. So I was getting like 30 metal per rock, which allowed me to eventually end up with 93 metal ingots left over. And anyway, that's our situation there. We're starting to hit the mid-game, and we're starting to use metal equipment, which is cool. Also, I did find a couple of blue beacons, which are level 25 supply crates during off-camera work. So I found a blueprint for a chitin helmet, which is yet another piece of really nice armor. You can see 53.8 armor, which is a huge upgrade over the hide gear. I think in the other chest we have some chitin boots too. So eventually, once we start killing some scorpions and spiders, we can get some real armor, which is great. And then I also got a blueprint for an ichthyosaurus saddle, which I made. And an ichthyosaurus is an aquatic reptile that is really fast and, interestingly enough, is not tamed by knocking it out. You actually hand feed it meat to fill its taming bar. So that's kind of interesting. Yet another thing I found was a Pulmonoscorpius saddle. I don't really plan on taming a scorpion. I would rather kill it and get the chitin, but we'll see. Maybe someday we'll decide we need one. And then the last thing I think of note, I mean, we did get a metal wall, but that's not significant really right now. The big thing is we got a pike, but this isn't a normal pike, like the one we use in engram to craft. This is a ramshackle pike, as opposed to a primitive one. So basically, guys, when you learn an engram in this game, it's a primitive item. So it has base stats, so 100% damage if we're talking about the pike. But if you find blueprints in supply crates, sometimes they're going to be higher level. So ramshackle weapons, or ramshackle armor, are going to have higher stats. You can see this has 124.9% weapon damage and 40.8 max durability. So we're actually going to take this blueprint, and we're going to go craft a ramshackle pike. And we've got plenty of metal, and we should be able to, if we put this in here, can we make a ramshackle pike? How do I have to refresh it? Oh, actually, no, I just click on it, right. So we need 22 wood. Oh, we actually don't have enough wood. Alright, well, we'll make it later. My bad. It's only a, like, 25% weapon damage bonus. It's not an important thing for us to do right now. Anyway, guys, I think I've caught you guys up on pretty much everything I've done. I guess I'm not sure if I've shown the storage system. I've labeled some chests around the base with various things. I'll just run through them here. You can look at what they're called. So we have a lot of different categories to hold all our stuff. Anyway, let's finally get to the thing you've been waiting for, which is the level up. I think we're going to put some more stuff into... Let's do another into... We could do oxygen, because I'm hoping to go explore the oceans and get an ichthyosaurus... oh my gosh, I just said saurius, that was weird. And get an ichthyosaurus or MacLeod to do it with. So that could be good. So let's just get some more oxygen. Anyway, I have no idea what we're going to see beyond a Stego saddle and some kind of gun at level 30. So let's see what we find. So, okay. Ooh, we unlocked chitin gear. It looks like not all the chitin gear, but we unlocked some chitin stuff. A water jar, which looks like it's quite a bit better than the water skin. And it looks, okay, and it doesn't leak, based on the description. A simple pistol, alright, and a simple bullet. Scope attachment, pistols and long neck rifles. Stego saddle is the big thing we want to learn. Grenades, reinforced stuff, metal building blocks. The first thing I want to learn right now is the Stego saddle. Let's get this done. So we need to go to the saddles page. Stego saddle, what do we need? We need some wood. We have plenty of hide upstairs. So let's make this right away. That's the first thing I want to do. However, I do think I also want to learn how to make the gun. I don't know. It said it wasn't very accurate. I don't know if it's really worth it. Oh, we need a flare gun engram? Hang on, I think we have a flare gun blueprint, do we? Let's run upstairs quickly. Let's see. Do we have a flare gun blueprint? Blueprints, right. Let's go over here. Hang on. Okay, it looks like we don't actually have one. Okay. That's really weird. These are both primitive Phiomia saddles. For some reason, we can make one and not the other. I guess it's they have slightly different requirements. Anyway, yeah, so the point is we do not have the flare gun recipe, so we'll have to learn that too if we're going to get the gun, but I'd like to do that as well. So let's do it. Ooh, and the water jar would be good. Let's learn the water jar. Let's learn the flare gun and the pistol, maybe. Okay, so we need to learn the flare gun. How much does that take, actually? Where is it? 6. Not bad, we'll do it. I think it's worth it. Let's get it done. So, flare gun, simple pistol, simple bullet. There we go. So how much do we need to make the gun? I'm curious. We go to the smithy. Weapons, firearms, simple pistol. Oh, just a bit of wood and hide. We can make that right now. Let's do it. Okay. Simple pistol, craft item. Let's go. We're going to have a gun, guys. Finally, we're going to have some real firepower, I think. Alright, weapon clip ammo 6. That makes sense. Okay. We're just going to put it on that slot. Or, let's put it on the 0 slot. Sure. And then, how do we make the simple bullets? We need gunpowder and a metal ingot. We've got plenty of stuff for that. So let's access this, grab our gunpowder that we've made in the mortar and pestle. Oh, that took a lot of metal, actually, to make the pistol, didn't it? Yeah, 60 metal ingots. I didn't notice how much it was going to take. That wasn't the best thing. Here, how many can we make? 7. Let's just make a few, since they're expensive. Actually, that's not too bad. Does it make... Oh, it makes 2 bullets when you do that. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I didn't notice that. It's actually crafting 2 each time. So let's just do that. We're going to put it in there. So I don't really know how a gun works in this game. I think left control is the hand bash with the gun. Yeah, that's the melee. It automatically reloads, and then I'm presuming right-click is close aim. Yeah, and left-click is fire, as with the bow. Oh, right, I'm hitting control instead of shift. My bad. We want to go find something we can quickly test this on without too much risk. And then we're going to go get some wood for the Stego saddle and check that out. This is so cool. Level 30 is awesome. Alright, we're going to try it on this trike since it's fairly isolated and shouldn't aggro anything else. Let's see what this does. How effective is it? Doesn't seem to be particularly effective. Get out of here. We need to run. Back up, back up, back up. We've got some distance. Okay. Fire. Okay, we got it. So, the gun isn't particularly effective. Oh, I guess I do have an opportunity to show you how cool the metal pick is. It does a really good job on those guys, so that's awesome. Yeah, the gun is not great. It's kind of a hefty price. That's a pretty Stego. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty expensive. Like, you don't get that much damage for each bullet relative to the bow, and it's a lot more expensive. So I don't know how much we're going to use the gun, But I'm assuming we'll need the pistol recipe to learn any future guns. So I think it's good we got that recipe anyway, because I'm not sure blueprints allow you to unlock engrams if they're a recipe requirement. Or an engram requirement that you need beforehand. So, I think it was worth getting, maybe not worth crafting, but worth learning anyway. But it is kind of cool, you know, we have a gun. That's kind of cool to be able to say now. It feels like we're starting to get more and more advanced. And modern as we go, which is cool. Anyway, let's get over to a tree here and get some wood. How much do we need for the Stego? Craftables. We need 35 wood. Okay, that's not bad. And then I want to quickly check how much we need for the water jar. Ooh, we need cementing paste. Ooh. I think that stuff is kind of annoying to make, so I'm not thrilled. I know that can be a bit of a pain. I don't know what the actual recipe is, but from watching people's YouTube playthroughs of ARK, it sounds like cementing paste is not a great thing to have to deal with. But I think the water jar is definitely worth it. I've heard I think that's going to be a lot better for us, since it's not going to leak. I think that's a really big thing for us to go after. Oh, let's actually charge this Stegosaurus, and I will show you how well the pike works. Let's go. Got it. Any other dillos around? Nope. Okay. Then let's just get the meat. And let's see, how much wood do we have? 26. Let's get enough to make the saddle and a little extra, just in case we need it for anything else that we want to make today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, guys. We've unlocked so much cool stuff today. That was really fun. We just totally jumped onto that rock. Parkour is actually surprisingly entertaining in this game. Because you wouldn't think there'd be that much to jump to and from. Especially, and it especially feels like it wouldn't be that fun, because it's so easy to take fall damage. But it's actually really, really fun to jump around. Like, in the last episode, we were doing all that raptor parkour. That was really, really cool. Anyway, we have everything we need now to make the Stego saddle, because we have a couple hundred hide back at base. So we can go take Azealia for a little ride and see how she does collecting berries, which I'm very excited about. Speaking of berries, we actually need to eat a few here, because we're about to starve. Anyway, let's go, and I'm actually curious to see how much XP we're going to get from making this saddle. So let's get the hide, which I've got right here. Do we have enough now? We do, right? Stego saddle. So we are at 4,404.2. And man, that crafts slowly. 4,404.3 when this is done. We're gonna hit... Oh, 4,435. That's pretty good, actually. Like, yeah, that's not bad. About 30? Nice. I think that's very, very good for us. Anyway, let's go grab this saddle. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to dump off this sauropod vertebra, which we got off the Bronto I killed off camera. And we're going to leave it in the trophies and hide chest. Oh, right, I can't put it on my bar. I'm not supposed to put it on my bar. Right, what am I thinking? I'm supposed to just go straight to the inventory of the dinosaur and put it on. It's been a while, in case you haven't noticed, since I last put a saddle on something. Considering we have very few saddles at the moment. Oh, and Delta can level up. Let's do more weight. I want Delta to be able to carry me while I have some decent stuff on me. Skippy and Zippy, so fun to say, but they are not going to level up. Glinia, though, can level up. I kind of want to put one more into health, just to be safe, and then after that, we'll start focusing stamina and weight, so that eventually, when we hit level 35 and can put a saddle on Glinia, she'll be able to carry our items and us with relative ease. Anyway, we are going to equip a saddle on Azealia here, get some armor and weight here, and let's get on. Oh my gosh. So Azalea is not particularly fast, but I think she has a really nice bit of stamina. If I remember correctly, like, it's in the 400s, so it's really good. Like, look at this. She's pretty fast when she's sprinting, and the stamina takes quite a while to run down, actually. But looking at it, I think I will end up putting in a few more points on it. I think that's worth it. I think it's probably going to be an advantage if we stick a few stamina points on. Anyway, we're going to tell Azalea to follow us, because I don't think she loses stamina when she's following, which means she can get over to where we want to go more quickly, and then we can get back on and harvest some berries. So let's do that. She is still kind of slow, but it's bearable. I don't think movement speed is worth putting levels into based on how much you get out of it. Like, you get 5 percentage points or something. Although I have done a little bit of movement speed boosting with Azalea, I just don't think it's that worth it. Okay, so left click does that. Is there a right click? There's no right click. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so much better than riding a trike. Check this out. It's like 20 berries, 30, 40. It's incredible. Let's turn our gamma up a bit so we can see. This is fantastic. Like, you just go into an area with a few berries, and the AoE just takes care of the rest. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So it alternates side? Is that it? No, it doesn't. Oh, it swings the way you're looking. Okay, I see how this works. That's good to know. So if we look this way, Azalea will swing that way. Okay, okay. I get it. This is so cool. Level 30 is worth all of the off-camera work it took to get here. This is fantastic, guys. We can do so much stuff now. Look at all that berry collection. There's no need to farm when you have a Stego. This is fantastic. Look at that. 36 Amar berries and 36 Azul berries. That is incredible. Look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. We are going to have such a good time collecting berries now. I would like to up the stamina a bit more, because it looks like it runs out pretty quickly, actually, on a Stegosaurus. 6 narcos. That's so fast. Anyway, how dark is it? It's probably worth turning up to Gamma 4 at this point, so you guys can see a bit better. After all, YouTube is kinda dark, so... Oh my gosh, 16 narco berries. This is insanity. Oh my gosh. This is so good. And she's not even at half her weight capacity yet. If we open the inventory, look at all the berries. 100 narcos. 118, actually. This is so crazy. We also have some spoiled meat, which we can use to make narcotics. We have that in Azalea's inventory, actually, because I tend to store my prime meat in her inventory. Since she's a tank, so it's not likely she's going to die. And also, that way, it doesn't get eaten by one of our carnivores. In case we quickly see something we can tame with meat, we still have the prime meat available to use. Which I think is pretty helpful. Although, usually the prime meat just spoils. I can't think of an occasion where I actually got to use it. Seems like good practice, though, so... What happens if I'm just facing, like, straight forward? Is there... Oh, it's always a swipe. Okay. We have to be careful now, because there are Stegos in the area. We don't want to hit them. Because although we have a lot of health and are pretty high level, I tamed Azalea at level 20, so she was pretty strong then, and she's strong now. It would still be dangerous, so let's not do that. Anyway, we might as well get off now, since we're not going to harvest more berries. And then, the last couple things I think I really want to do today are make the water jar and maybe farm up a few more bullets, which will require farming up a few more pieces of gunpowder. But that's not that difficult, so we'll see if we can get it done. We're getting moved by the tails. That's a bit of a problem. Now, another advantage we have now is we have another dinosaur we can manually move to a more convenient position. Oh, I just broke my, What were they, the gloves? Yeah, we broke the gloves on the spike wall. Oops. Let's repair the item. So now it's going to be a lot easier to position our dinos in the pen. So that's going to be really nice. While we're thinking about it, let's just repair the boots. Oh, we need more hide. Okay, never mind. We'll do it later. That's fine. But what we should do is grab Azalea's berries. I want to turn these into narcotics. So let's take the berries, and then we'll take all the spoiled meat we've got available to us. I think there's some extra in the mortar and pestle, but it's good to grab whatever's here anyway, so we don't have to run back. And then we can go make a whole bunch of narcotics, which means more trank arrows and more capability to tame large dinos. Alright, so no spoiled meat on May because we haven't put any prime meat on her recently. Red had a lot of spoiled meat though, so that's useful. Anyway, let's head out. One thing we should check though, these crops no longer have a tap that is giving them water because it got broken, probably by a Bronto or something that walked through, but they still have enough water in them right now to drop berries, so we're going to grab those narco berries. And the Mayho berries, because they're a favorite of plant eaters, which means we can tame them quite a bit more easily. So now, we can make so many narcotics, guys. This is going to be great. This is going to allow us to tame so many dinos. Check this out. Spoiled meat galore. Let's craft these narcotics. Actually, we should put them in the craft queue after gunpowder if we're going to make gunpowder. Because that takes less time to craft for us. So let's make a few spark powder quickly. We're going to do that, and then actually, I think I have some more flint and stone upstairs we can use to craft spark powder. So if we come up here, we can grab, say, half our flint and our stone, and we'll come make some more spark powder, and then, as you saw when I hovered over the gunpowder, all we have to do is combine that with charcoal, and then we can get some gunpowder, which is pretty easy. So let's just make a few more here. Let's actually clear the queue. I don't want to make that many. And then let's make all of this gunpowder. And actually, we can probably take a bit of the spark powder from Forge. If I come in here, we can take like 6 of this and make some more of the gunpowder here. Right? Oh, I have to put it in. Yeah. Craft more. And this way we can get quite a few bullets for the simple pistol. I don't know if this is really worth it, but I don't know. It seems like it could be useful. It might have, I mean, it's going to have more range than the slingshot, so it's a decent alternate weapon. I don't know if it's really that good, though. I'm hoping it ends up serving serving a good purpose for us, but I'm not exactly clear what that's going to be. Anyway, ammo, let's make 5. Can we really only make 5? Okay, I'm fine with that. Oh, it takes 6 gunpowder. I was thinking it took 5. Okay. Well, we'll make 5. That'll give us a few new bullets. So we now have 2 full clips, it looks like, of pistol ammo. Is that right? Yeah. So we've got 12 extra bullets. Okay, and that is about all I wanted to do with the gun. We should craft the narcotics now so we can tame up some dinos later. 36, guys. Check that out. Oh my goodness. That is going to give us a ton of XP and get us well on our way to going ahead and learning how to make the Pteranodon saddle. I don't know which one it is. Is it that one? That one? Either way, we're going to make it as soon as we hit level 35, because that is going to be really helpful if we can fly around. Ooh, lag spike. Anyway, last thing we should do today is make the water jar, so let's do that. Let's see. We need cementing paste, right? Let's get that. 3 EP isn't too bad. So how do we make this? We need, chitin and keratin. That's actually kind of rough. That's not too... But it's not too bad. We have some keratin at the moment. And then, what do we need? How much do we need? We need 15. Ooh, that's not good. 15 paste. And 5 hide. Okay. Stones and 4 chitin or keratin. Let's see how much this makes. Let's clear the queue for a second. Because I want to see the cementing paste first, and then we'll craft the rest of the narcotics. Does this make 1? Oh, I can see why all the YouTubers I watch play ARK do not like cementing paste. It takes so much effort to get, clearly. This is gonna take a while. I don't think we're getting the water jar for a little bit of time. Although, I guess it does make sense that it requires cementing paste if it's supposed to be incapable of leaking. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. I don't think we are ever going to manage to get enough keratin in, like, the 3 minutes we have left in the episode. But anyway, guys, we did a lot today. We got a Stego saddle, we tamed a Pteranodon, we made a pistol, which is crazy considering, you know, we're on an island with dinosaurs, and we had no materials available to us other than what was on the island before. So, this is just crazy. I'm really having fun. Level 30 has been awesome. I'm sure it's only going to get more fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. This has been the Chaldonut speaking. Goodbye, friends, and I will see you all next time with some more ARK Survival Evolved.